All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Gaston and Steve here. Clearly, we're going to play some new Pokemon Snap. So, first of all, who are we going to be?
Um,
I mean, do you want to be generic white kid, generic blonde white kid,
Might as well just
vaguely,
pick
vaguely Latin?
slash brown. Just be black, dude.
Yeah, okay. I'm with it. What do we want our name to be?
I mean, that seems appropriate.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
I mean, if you had to like turn it into a name, I think the only one that makes sense is something like Roger.
Nah, let's
Something
just be, just going to be straight rogue. That works.
okay. Rogu.
And then illiterate people will misread it as Rouge.
I guess it would be Rogueway.
Rogueway.
Rogueway. Yeah.
That works.
Yo, put that in your pocket. Okay.
Rogueway? Yeah. Oh, look at our shoes. Pretty balling over here. I'm with it.
This is a laboratory. Seems pretty shoddy to me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Welcome to new Pokemon Snap, everybody. It's been 20 something years.
More than that, but yeah.
20, 23, 25.
Oh, you said 20 something, so yeah.
Something like that. It's been a hot minute. Also, look, I'm just going to say this. This is not a criticism of new Pokemon Snap. This is a criticism of Pokemon. Wouldn't it be cool if my Pokemon trainer in the main games could emote as much as this one?
I mean, you're asking too much, bro.
Can I just blink in those games, please? At the very least.
It's so weird, right? Because your trainer is super secondary as far
Yeah,
as Pokemon Company's concerned.
true. Oh, by
Welcome
the
to
way,
the
welcome
lens.
to welcome to Lens.
No, the lens, because it's the laboratory of ecology and natural sciences.
True.
Professor Mirror, bro, it's not even a plant.
Man, I hate that name. I do. I don't
So,
like it.
what if it is a plant? Hang on.
I doubt it.
No, it is actually a plant. There's a thing called a mirror bush.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, mirror plant is a thing. Okay, well, I don't know if Pokemon Company do that though. Lentil. Oh my
I
god.
know. I hate it. So
See, the
yeah,
one thing I
apparently
will say
we're
is,
here to do an ecological survey.
like, I'm down. That's fine. Like, but okay, real talk. So no one's ever been like done an ecological survey, right? Are there people here? Obviously there are. Okay.
Yeah, haven't you read the stories of Captain Vince? Also, my power partially went out. I think my wife tripped the circuit breaker. So I will be right back.
Okay.
All right, we are back, everybody. Sorry about that delay. Uh, so we were talking about Captain Vince because apparently this professor is following stories of legend.
Yeah, and that's Rita, by the way. I
Yeah,
don't remember if she actually introduced herself. Probably.
I like Rita's design. I think as far as a Pokemon trainer goes, but she's not a trainer, so I don't know.
I mean,
It's not a
yeah, they've
bad
been they've
design.
been they've been all over the place as far as character designs have been going recently.
Oh, dude, there's another kid that shows up in this game later because I've already
Mhm.
played through a decent chunk of this game. That
Okay.
kid is annoying, and I hate his design, and he's annoying.
Oh, okay.
But you know,
Yeah, I
he's
didn't really
not.
look at anything before the game came out.
Oh,
So
okay, gotcha. He's not that involved, so it's not that big a deal.
shout out to Evie in the back. See you, dog.
Yeah, there's actually I forget the official number of Pokemon they put in this game, but it's a decent amount. Also,
Yeah.
you see that Aldino walking around in the
Mm,
background?
mm.
Get used to that. It does it every single time this screen shows up.
Does it walk around just like that?
Exactly like that. It just paces back and forth.
Huh.
And it's like you'll notice it immediately because it's one of the main things that moves. But
Mm.
it's always there.
Okay. There's a Denny up there. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
It sucks because I don't think the Pokemon that I like can ever even show up in this kind of game.
You mean like Porygon and Jump?
Yeah. Is there like a cyber area
I mean, not that I'm
where,
aware of, but
where wild Porygon exists?
they managed to fit like a decent number of Pokemon in the regions that you wouldn't necessarily think of as being in that region.
It's fair. Well, I mean, you know what? Never mind. Because in the first game, they had Porygon stuck in walls for some reason. So
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. Gotta hit that button.
I don't know why that was. It's so weird.
Also, that is a really simple digital camera.
Yeah, where that? That's
I'm
it's impressive
surprised.
to be honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised it looks that simple though. Remember Todd's camera, that like giant bulky
His
mess.
whole camera, yeah, dude.
Also, like, I'm not mad at this because I understand that this is a game that like kids might play more often. But Rita be taking forever to go through some of these tutorials.
Oh, can you skip them?
No, because they're legit like demos.
Oh, well, you might as well just skip this then for the people at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for right now, just in case we say something interesting, and then I'll cut it. If
Well, no, we just wouldn't talk about interesting stuff.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
I'll be boring for the next 10 minutes. However long it
Gotcha.
takes.
Okay, cool. Then we'll be back after this is over. Okay, everybody, we're actually done with training tutorial stuff. What did you think? It lasted a bit long, but I guess if it's your first ever Pokemon Snap game, it's good.
Yeah.
Definitely helpful for people who've never played.
I mean, really
Uh,
straightforward, all things considered. So,
True.
yeah.
I'm just annoyed because it's like I know how this works. I've been here before.
Hmm.
That's about it. It's the nitpickiest of nitpicks. Also, I like how this is called the Neo one instead of the Zero one.
Oh, got him.
See, yeah.
Well,
Also, I
this
like
one can
how
turn into a spaceship, so.
yeah, this one's
And
ridiculous.
teleport?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Not important.
We're going to use this technology to take pictures.
Oh, also it can. Well, we'll get there eventually, but it can go underwater or be in volcanoes, just in the volcano.
Well, the 01 could do that too.
Nah, man, the 01. Yeah, I guess it could. You know, now that I think about it, the 01 is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, it is. It didn't even have that bubble shield, dude.
Sure didn't. This one's
Just
like,
had
no,
like
we've
a.
got a shield that protects you from stuff. Like, nah, you're good. You're just like in a bubble. It's fine.
The
The other
01
one,
has like what, a roll bar?
yeah,
Or whatever
a
it's
roll
called. A
bar.
roll cage or whatever.
Not even a full cage, just one bar over the top.
Yeah.
And it's on wheels.
They could fly though. And turn into a boat, so.
Also, I gotta mention, right? You remember? So hold on, real quick. You remember in the first game where instead of a tutorial, Professor Oak's like, "Hey, what's your name?" You tell him your name. Oh, hey, I need help with Pokemon research. Take pictures, and then he just throws you in the first level, and they're like, "Hey, press A to shoot or A to zoom. Press Z to take a photo." That's it. Bye.
Well, yeah, that the controls are super simple anyway. And they assumed you knew how to move the control stick, so.
Yeah, they did.
Yo, the first one to do it. Oh, it's Dodrio. That's clean. That's clean.
But yeah, right off the bat, there's a few differences. You'll notice that we started with 72 shots instead of 60.
60. That's
Um,
pretty crisp, yo.
yeah, it is. The environment
Homage to the first games,
is
that Doduo and
way
the
more
Dodrio.
deal. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Get those Bouffalant, bro. See you. Yeah. Oh wait,
They're a little far away.
does it differentiate between male and female?
Yeah, it does. Or at least it'll show you that it does. I don't know. Um, if those, I think those are all male, but it will differentiate if you see them.
The female has smaller horns. I didn't know those.
Hey, Bidoof.
See, now I'm gonna have to test myself see if I can remember all the differences. I think the male Dodrio have bigger crest feathers.
Something like that.
Male Wumper have bigger tails. I'm such a nerd for this. Forget this noise, dude.
Nah, man. I think I missed him in my first playthrough.
Was that? This is a bird that just flew by him too.
Yeah. So here's the cool thing about this game. It's not nearly as difficult to get some shots of Pokemon as the first one. Like, it definitely has its moments where it's like, yo, what the fuck was that? How do I get it? But almost every Pokemon will show up again somewhere else in the level. At least once.
Can you submit only one picture at the end of a, what do you call these boards?
Uh,
Because like, so for example, if you take a picture of that Magikarp, right? It's not doing anything, but I assume it's splashing like that would be a picture as well.
Yeah, you
Or
can only
count as a different pose or whatever.
Yeah, it would, and it kind of sucks because you can only submit one photo of each Pokemon. So
Okay.
it's like, since there are like something that is explained during training that I'll break down a little bit more when we get to the scoring system. In order to 100% complete this game, you actually have to take 4 photos of every Pokemon. Oh, those are the whatever these are called.
Pelipper?
No, they're
Is it Pelipper or
Swannas.
Wingo? I can't tell from here. Oh, the ones flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Swannas. You're right.
Okay. Since
This
it's
game
just
is
there.
not good for me because my eyesight's so bad.
I mean, part of it is you're looking at it from my capture too. Like, it's definitely easier to see on your own TV.
I can imagine, yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. But in order to 100% complete the game, you actually have to get 4 photos of every Pokemon. And there's like star ratings. The stars literally only refer to what the Pokemon is doing.
Take a picture of that map for me.
Oh, okay. That's a really terrible map of our route.
Yeah. Compe, it's cool. I just want to see Enzo Florida there too. I don't know, man, this is pretty nostalgic, bro.
It is. And I'm not sure if I like this game more because of the nostalgia connection or if it's like just straight up that good.
Hey, that's a good point. I really can't tell. There's no way I'd be able to know at all. So
That symbol marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp.
that's interesting.
Yeah, like each Pokemon fits into one of 4 categories when you take a picture. So category 1 is just like, here's the Pokemon, it's existing, it's standing there. If it's like a bug Pokemon like the Pavilions, it's just kind of hovering in place, whatever. It's in its natural existing state. Number 2 is like it's eating or happy or something. Number 3 is like it's asleep, something like that. And then number 3 or 4, one of them is like an action that it's doing. Like, is it attacking? Is it screaming at another Pokemon? Something like that.
Does each Pokemon have like a different way to? I assume it's different to trigger each one. So never mind.
Yeah, like some of them it'll just trigger automatically. Some of them, like you hit it with an apple. Like, I'm honestly not sure. They probably explained it in the tutorial and I didn't pay attention. Because, like, this is 2 for some reason. And I think it's just like it's showing some sort of emotion. I really don't know. Let's go with this one.
Interesting. Well, yeah, because it shows you the kind of pictures you took.
Yeah, like it'll tell you
So
if
really,
you take
all
a
you
new
have
one
to
of it.
do, all you have to do is like discern which is which.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy. Like, it's definitely a good quality of life thing. And I like the way that they divide
You
up.
don't even have to do that actually.
Like, I like the
Because
way
they're
they
labeled.
divide it up. Yeah, it's much, much easier.
Yeah, no, at the top, like it shows you, like you can cycle through.
Yeah, even when you look at the bottom, it'll tell you what star it is.
Oh wow, they didn't even. So yeah, the challenge is really just getting the pictures,
Oh,
which
we
is
definitely gotta go with
obviously that
this
makes
one.
sense.
I don't know why I'm submitting this. It's there.
I mean, might as well, yeah.
Oh, that's like right in the middle. Yeah, that's right in the middle. That'll be good.
Yeah, how did I know the splash for the thing, bro? Come on now. Because what else?
This one's probably the best. Yeah. I can't believe I missed this Amogo in my first playthrough.
Yeah, he's just chilling out, bro. The three's a
3 or
yeah.
4.
Do the 3. Oh yeah.
And in this one, I hate this Pokemon because I can't tell where its front is.
So that's fine.
What are you about to say?
Yeah, it's a ring. So it's essentially its tail is the flowers. So you want to look for the thing that doesn't look like a flower.
Okay, cool. Also, I do feel a little bit miffed on the nostalgia front because he doesn't have a soundbite uh that's comparable to like you were close. Like he doesn't have that.
Yeah, yo, Professor Oak was hyped for those pictures, dude. He was like, I guess it's an N64 thing, but those sound bites they used for Snap and Stadium were both just like,
Yeah, they were
they
good.
were all super good.
Also, like I think the one thing I miss about the old game compared to this one is that catchy music that they had while he was judging your photos.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say because like from what I can tell, the energy is a little different for this game as compared to the first one. Like this is way more chill than the first game
Very
because in the
much
first
so.
game when you're submitting pictures, it's just like boom, boom, boom. Yo, here you go. This is what I think of the picture, and it's like it's like pretty fast paced when he's judging it.
Yeah, there's like this random excitement, and
Yeah.
we're gonna test my editing skills. I'll see if I can edit in that song right now.
Oh,
Uh,
you got it like that?
I mean, maybe I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But yeah. So in this game, scoring is a little bit different. I think in the original, every category is out of 1,000, and then there's bonus points for the type of photo and how many other Pokemon are in it.
Okay.
In this game, the pose is out of 1,000, direction placement all out of 1,000, but size is out of 2,000. And then other Pokemon is
Mm.
still like a random bonus, and the background is just like I don't even get how a background works for real. I
Mm.
think it's just like oh, it's something special happening behind it. Like I think you get a background bonus for the flowers around the Florges,
That makes sense.
stuff like that. Oh, and one neat thing that I like is you can hold A and it'll just speed through the scores.
Yeah, I think you had to mash in the first game.
Yeah, in this one you just hold it and it's done.
That's
So
pretty
like
good. Actually.
there's some pretty good quality of life stuff that they updated.
I don't know, man. This makes me just super like happy.
Yeah,
Like
I like it.
just
It's
crazy
super
chill.
chill. It's just like I've been playing Monster Hunter for like weeks, and that game can be really stressful because stuff is blowing you up and you're trying to kill stuff. And you turn
Mhm.
on Pokemon Snap, it's just like, nah, man, here's a Pichu hanging out with a Grookey, just chilling, having fun.
We're just gonna hang this happy little Pichu picture. We're just gonna right there. Okay, all right.
Gonna hang this
We're
Pichu
gonna
underneath some grass. There
we're
you
gonna
go.
just feed him some berries here. There you go, little buddy. All
Oh, I
right.
will say, in the old game, you remember how it took you a bit to like get fruit and then pester balls?
Bro, and how violent festival's were.
Nah, in this game they definitely don't. Like it's much quicker. They definitely
Okay.
hit that feedback loop itch pretty quick. They're just like,
Yeah, because I
yo,
think
yo, you did a thing. Yo, have some stuff. Have a
yeah.
new level. Have a new item. Here's a new like request, which is another thing they
Interesting.
added to add some gameplay. They like give
Mhm.
you hints on how to make crazy stuff happen by giving you like quests, so to speak.
So, is there anything as crazy as getting Gyarados in this game so far?
There is. I don't know if I've seen it yet because like
Okay.
I feel like I'm
Well,
like
don't.
two thirds of the way through the game maybe.
Okay. You can just save it for later. For those of you who don't know, in the first game, to get a picture of Gyarados, you have to get a Mankey.
To
Is it a
punch.
Mankey? No,
Yeah,
you have
you're
to.
right.
No, it's not. It's Squirtle. It's Squirtle.
No, no, no,
You have
no.
to hit.
No, you were
Yeah.
right because you have to knock Magikarp out of the river into a Mankey who then punches it. You see it later in the level, and then you have to hit it again to make it bounce over to like
Bounce
a
into a
waterfall.
volcano. A
Yeah,
waterfall, excuse me. Oh yeah, the Squirtle thing is different. You use the Squirtle to hit
another
what Pokemon?
Mankey.
Yeah, to hit the Mankey, and then the Mankey hits a switch. That's what I was confusing
Yeah,
myself.
And this one, they like it may seem like that wasn't a lot of Pokemon in that first stage we just did, but then
Yeah, it's really
you
short.
rank up each location, and when you rank it up, you see more Pokemon, and they're doing different things.
Does the course get longer, or is it just different Pokemon?
Now it's the same course, but what's interesting, for example, like we'll go back and do level 2 now,
Mm-hmm.
um, and we'll like it. The levels simultaneously like tell a story from level to level, and you see more stuff. So, for example, like we just did it, and you saw how those Bouffalant were like way off in the distance.
I was
When we
actually
do
about to bring them up.
when we do level 2, they'll move closer,
Okay.
and
And like
like
I imagine the Pichu and the Grookey will be doing something different as well.
right, and like we'll get like a little scanner thing in a little bit.
Mm.
And when you scan, it just gives you like you can see information about different things that you wouldn't normally otherwise take a picture of. And sometimes they'll give you hints. Sometimes it'll like change the route that you take on a map if you do it quick enough. And those will tell a story too. Like we'll see in a minute. Once we get the scanner, there's like some apples or something near the beginning, and they're like, it looks like something burned these. I wonder what it could be. And it's like a hint to seeing another Pokemon later.
Interesting. So I
So
was
they do
actually going to
stuff like
ask
that
if
all
there
the
were
time.
alternate pathways.
Yeah, there's
So that's
actually a
cool.
lot. Like not in this level, but I think he's giving us the scanner now. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
So like you know how people were like, Pokemon Stadium is just it's an on rails shooting game where you don't shoot things, right?
Snap, but yeah.
Right. So they were like, I feel like they took that to heart with this game because it's like, of course you can take pictures, but they added a scanner. We get fruit later. We get another item later that's a little bit different, and the last item we get, it enables you to hit special plants that basically act like switches to activate certain things.
Like that blue plant at the end of the stage.
Yeah. So it's like they're called Lumina plants or Illumina orbs.
Okay, cool. Look, it was glowing, and I was like, is that just a trick of light? But that's fine.
Yeah. So you hit X to do a scan, and the scan will like scare some Pokemon or they'll react to it, and then it'll also bring up these like question marks. And then because this is a first person shooter where you snap things, uh, you have to like move over to it and hold X.
Interesting.
And then it'll tell you something.
Okay.
So it's kind of neat. Like we'll see it pretty quick, but they'll kind of tell you when you need to hit it. It's almost like getting a message in Star Fox 64.
Oh, but
It's
you don't
like,
even need
well,
to do that much. It's only a few stages where they don't just talk to you automatically. But yeah.
yeah, here it's there's at least one in every single level. But yeah, it'll get Pokemon to react. It'll open up special things. It can give
That's
you
actually
hints.
a really
Yeah,
good change. Because
I
hitting
like it.
things with Pester Balls, I don't think they could do that.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
It's 2021, bro. Can't that doesn't fly.
I do hope that for the Arceus Pokemon main game, that Pokemon just kind of exist in the world like this.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be as detailed, but
But you get what I'm saying, right? Because it's like in Sword and Shield, yeah, there's the wild area and that's cool. But I kind of want to just see more Pokemon just like around in like city areas, if that makes sense.
yeah, that's always been a pretty rare thing.
They've been doing a better job of it, but I'd love to
Yeah.
see it to like this extent.
Because like I think
Okay.
in Sword and Shield, it's just they're sitting around.
Yeah.
Like, they're just
Some of them
there.
might be
They're
working.
not really doing things.
Yeah.
So
All right. So we've been to those levels. They do let you skip the intro, which is nice. But yeah, like the Bouffalont have moved closer, stuff like that.
so you can scan whenever you want, right?
Yeah.
Do it right now. They
Yeah.
don't react. Okay. I was just curious. Yo, my. Just... Sorry, that was a lady. My bad.
But like, yeah, Pokemon will be doing different things depending on the research level, and then
Mm-hmm.
different Pokemon will show up. See, like now, this pavilion's like on the tree. This Dodrio's like half asleep. Stuff like that.
Interesting. You
Oh, and
just
there's like a story. These Bidoof are picking up sticks
they're
to
building
build
a
a
dam.
dam. But like, yeah, if you scan, the Dodrio like wakes up and like yells at you.
That's
Stuff
pretty
like
good.
that. It's pretty neat. Oh, and like here's the first scan. This is what I was talking about earlier with the fruit. So it'll tell you like, oh, there's a Pokemon that burned them. What is it?
Is it
And
Rowlet
that relates to a story that we'll see when we get the nighttime version of this. Ah, damn it.
or is it it's a Larvesta?
That would be cool, but no.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's just a Pokemon one, right?
Yeah, and these crystal blooms, they're like the switches. We'll get an item like way later, where if you hit the flowers with that item, it'll like do stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
But like, yeah, they have
Oh, they're
they're
a
like
ducklet
they're
now.
ducklets. Yeah. So like each research level kind of adds layers to the story that the level's telling. But
Yeah, that's cool.
like
Dodrio,
small
yeah.
Pokemon like run away from the scan. They don't like it. I see you. You gonna come out?
Doesn't look like it.
Ah!
Is that Pikachu? Oh,
Oh yeah, it's still the Pichu.
I thought the Pichu was looking for him. That's what it seemed like. Anyway, it's fine. They're clearly playing a game of some sort.
Yeah, like here's the Bidoof making their dam, which is kind of funny. Ah, this,
Uh-uh.
and it'll also like warn you of like where to go. So like Tangrowth love them, so there's a clear hint like, oh, Tangrowth are here somewhere.
See, now I just want to solve the mystery of what that fire Pokemon would be.
It's a lot simpler than you expect.
Oh, so I'm thinking of like ecology and stuff, but is it not that deep this time?
Nah, you can think about it because a lot of the creatures that are in each stage don't necessarily relate to the ecology. As an example, like later down the road, there's an ice level, like way down the road. There are
Yeah.
like Furret in the ice level, and like Mightyena. It's like
Oh,
it doesn't really fit there, but also like when you see it, it fits there.
oh, I get you. You don't have the turbo boost yet? There he is, face yeah. It's holding on to its tail, so
Okay,
that's how
gotcha,
you.
gotcha.
And there's a Buffalon here too.
Yeah, like stuff moves. It's actually pretty cool.
Interesting. So do you get to choose the research level?
Yeah, you actually can. It's pretty neat. So you
It's
can.
color, yeah, it's color changed.
Yeah, that's actually cool too. Like a lot of these Pokemon that have different colors and variations, they will change randomly depending on the research level.
Interesting.
It
Is the
doesn't
flower
count.
crown that Buffalon though?
Oh yeah, it doesn't count as a different Pokemon when they change
Mm-hmm.
form, but it's just kind of neat.
Cool, that's cool.
So like, I think the best example is like way down the road. There's like Sawsbuck, and they'll have the different like spring or winter form or whatever.
Okay.
Let's try that one. Yeah. See, here's 3 because it has the flower crown.
Oh, so 3 is just like a super unique thing. Then.
Yeah, like I honestly don't remember what they do. Straight up, I don't. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I mean, we can just look it up for next time.
I want to submit this because it's a good photo, but I don't have a level 1. And see, this is the thing. This is what they do to you.
It's alright, we'll get him next time.
Yeah, I know it's not tough. But I like it. It's much more dynamic than the other game. Where like in the old games, like the same thing happens every time,
Mm.
which is cool. And here it's like it's more like you can reasonably predict that the same things will happen every time. If that makes sense.
Okay. Question though, you don't have to submit everything, right?
No. And they'll
Or it's
warn
like
you if you forget one.
okay,
to
Because
be
I'm
like,
saying like
oh,
it
hey, you
showed
didn't.
you
Yeah.
because
Go
it
ahead.
showed you that you had a new picture of Comfey
Hmm.
or a new star picture. So I was just curious if you got something for submitting like resubmitting 1-star pictures. But I understand if you just want to go for a better score.
Yeah,
Oh,
like the quality of life is much better. Like not even just the Pokemon in the levels themselves, but like the mechanics of picking a photo and all that. Like having it organized by Pokemon is a million times easier than how it used to be.
how was it even organized? Was it alphabetical?
Nah, in the old one, they had it just straight up. It was a list of all your photos in the order that
Oh,
you took them.
yeah, okay.
And so it'd be like, in some levels, it'd be like, for example, like the tunnel in the first game, it'd be like there's a Pikachu at the beginning, but there's also a Pikachu at the end. So if you were looking through your Pikachu photos, you'd have to flip from the ones in the beginning all the way through the album to the end to see those other Pikachu photos.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, and it's not like awful, but it's just less concise than this.
It's slower, yeah.
Yeah, where this, they're just like, here's a file folder, here's all the ones you took, and we just keep it moving.
Hadn't really considered that organization would be that important as far as this game is concerned. But yeah,
I
it
didn't
helps out
think
a
it
lot.
was. Eh,
I'm surprised that one was worth even that many points to you.
me too. Size is probably
Yeah,
size is probably still the hardest one to get though,
Nice work.
because like you
yeah, they're
get
really
more.
close.
You get yeah. That's I'm surprised that the Grookey this one's worth more, but I guess because it's facing me more.
Yeah. Shout out to the back of this dude's head on the
I
line.
know, right? Also, they did add. I haven't done it because I kind of like where it is by default. But
Mhm.
they have settings where you can change the speed and rotation of the camera. So like right now the default is set to like 3 or 4 out of 10, but you
Mhm.
can up the speed so that you can swing the camera faster.
That's actually really good too,
Yeah.
because that was a huge issue. Not huge. It was an issue. Certain things in the first game.
Wow. 12 points better. Probably
So
because it's the same shot.
yeah, because there are a lot of times where you couldn't get the best pictures just because you couldn't turn around so fast.
Yeah.
It's like if you were trying to get, uh, you know, Dratini and Dragonair and Dragonite, you could
Oh my
easily
God.
skip the Gyarados and not get a great shot on that.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
Gyarados was nice, by the way.
I think you give me something new now. Also, get used to him saying "by the way," because there's a lot of there's a
Is
lot
that
more like feedback loops into this game.
yeah? Is that his? You were close.
Yeah, well,
By the way,
I'm just saying I do miss those sound bites. That's the one sort of like ticky tack like thing I don't like about this.
Anyway.
yeah,
It's like because the other stuff's aesthetic, where it's like,
Mm.
oh, like the music for when he judged your photos was more fun. Like who really cares, right?
yeah,
But the sound bites kind of does you lose something from it. But here's like the main like adventure story thing in the game is we're researching these Lumina Pokemon is what they're called because
Mhm.
Sonic Shuffle was a thing, but we're researching
no
these
one,
Lumina
no one
Pokemon.
even remembers, bro.
And so Lumina Pokemon they just glow, and so we're actually looking for like basically the equivalent to Mew in the original.
There's Necrozma.
So it's cool because these Illumina Pokemon, they're like the boss Mew type capture quests
Okay.
at the end of each level.
No.
So yeah, he's researching these photos from Captain Vince and
Yo, that is
his
Ultra
memoirs.
Necrozma. Get out of my, get out. That is Ultra Necrozma, dude.
Actually, that would be kind of funny if we get to the because I haven't beaten this game in my own playthrough, but it would be kind of funny if we get to the end and it's like Ultra Necrozma for real.
Yeah, look, if it's Ultra Necrozma, I'll eat my hat. Like if I call that just looking at that fuzzy picture, and it's just a guess because it's about light and like alternate crowds is like a light.
That would make sense.
So that's really all. That's the only connection I made, dude. And then that fuzzy
Um,
picture, bro. I don't know.
but yeah, so the next mechanic, they add night versions of all the levels,
Mm-hmm.
or like just a different time of day for real, for most of them. And at night, like different Pokemon show up. Some Pokemon are awake, a lot of other Pokemon are asleep, etc., etc. It's easier to see some things, harder to see others. Things glow and it looks cool. You know,
You can
stuff
get
like
the
that.
speed boost.
Oh, I don't think you do
Well, I guess
because
the compromise they're making is that it's shorter.
You might get to see a whole new side of Pokemon at night.
You should take a picture of it running on fire, by the way. Interesting.
yeah, I actually really like the night stages. I don't know why. It's just something about like at night that's cool.
Yeah.
The score
I'm sorry.
bubble's funny.
I can't hear the music. Are they snoring?
Yeah, they are. They're actually mad loud too. Oh, there it is.
And you
I'm
can
gonna take a
probably.
picture of its back because I forget if it turns around when I scan.
How interesting. See, I guess because this is part of the game that. Wow.
That thing's
I
creepy.
forgot how goofy it was.
Oh, there's a Caterpie.
Is that a Murkrow?
Yeah.
This is actually it's interesting because it wow, that was creepy as hell.
Dude, there are some creepy Pokemon in this game, dude.
It's just funny because it's doing that thing where um, part of the draw of this game at least is like the mystery of it all because I want to see
Yeah.
like how can I get stuff to do other stuff,
Oh,
which
here
was
you
a
go.
really interesting thing for. Hey man, what's good?
I know,
Yo?
right? Dude, Torterra
What's
is one of
good,
my
yo?
favorite Pokemon, man. I really
That's
like
awesome.
Torterra.
They're technically in the way though. Can we
Nah,
just go over them?
we can scan. So they still do that thing where if you bump into a Pokemon, you stop.
Mm.
Oh, there's your other boy.
The legend.
I know, right? It's actually pretty cool. Super mad edgy, by the way.
Yeah, but
I'm mad
it's fine.
Badoo sleeps like that, by the way.
I mean, dude, the DDD like on your side sleep. Wait, what is that over there?
I don't know. I just saw it, but I missed it.
And the knocked out, the hoot hoot, excuse me, is awake. They need to stop. They need to stop, dude.
What do you
Just
mean?
looking at you. The Marco just looking at you like that.
Dude, I really wanted Honchkrow to be in this game really bad, but I haven't seen it. I mean, maybe it is.
No.
Who knows? Maybe you got to get to like research level 4 or 5 or something. Because it takes a lot of points. Your other boy.
Yo, well, Pincer's not my boy. Don't do that.
No, I like
Everyone
Pinsir.
knows Scyther is cooler. Pincer's
I
fine.
mean, yeah, Scyther is cooler. Are you gonna move? Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, sir.
Man, he politely just got out of the way.
Nah, dude, this game's just like cool.
I wonder if you can get Vespiquen. Oh, it was probably Score Bunny.
Oh, that
running
burn
in the
out,
background.
yeah. Oh, okay. Scan, just don't care no more.
No, wait, but isn't it below you? Look
Oh,
down.
it's right here. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just
Oh,
one of
there it
those,
is.
but only at night. Okay,
Hey, buddy. Just chilling.
that's pretty cool, man. Oh, there's another one right there too.
Nah, this is actually the same one.
No, not the. It's not another Score Bunny. Oh, that's the picture, huh?
Oh, yeah.
No, I meant there's the flower.
Oh, okay.
There were
But nah,
there
man,
two.
this game, like, I don't even have a ton of commentary. It's just like, it's just fun. It's just cool. It's
I am
like,
impressed.
yeah,
I am legit
it's
impressed.
way more dynamic than the original.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick photos, and maybe we'll do one more, see where we end up, and then go from there. Oh,
Yeah, that one.
We gotta
Or
pick this one.
the one next to it. 9 or 10. That
Uh,
one looks good because Torterra's not in the way. But it's hard to say if that's going to matter or not.
nah, it doesn't. It doesn't. At least not
Or,
as much as you would think.
wait, don't you have one more? Go to the right.
Nah, that's it.
Oh, just that arrow tricked me.
I gotta get it to sleep now. I don't know why Bidoof has a sexy sleep pose, but whatever. Yeah, this thing is so creepy.
I mean, it's funny. He doesn't have the kicks that regular that Tangela has, so he just has to be weird now, I guess. Is that a 3? Oh, when they're mad at you.
Yeah, let's go with 3.
I'm sorry, that's
Whatever.
a Swanna?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a Swanna?
Somehow. This one feels too far away.
Yeah.
This one might be better.
Yeah, I'll go with that one. Plus, there's
Yeah.
2 in that shot.
Gotta get the edgy look, right? That one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, definitely this one. Definitely that one.
What's the 2? What's the difference?
I think it's like angry here. I really don't know.
He's aggressing you.
Is this in the middle? It feels slightly off center.
I mean, yeah, it is. I would go for the 6.
Okay. And then
And you don't have a
yeah.
good combi.
Nah, this one works.
That's fair. That's fine. Yeah, it's a male combi too. You could,
So-
yeah. So you probably could get Vespiquen then.
It's got to be somewhere. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what research level I have to get to, and I'm trying really hard not to look stuff up for this game.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I'd probably if I get this, I would probably just play it and then look stuff up.
Yeah, like once you got to
game.
the end.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because this isn't like the 90s anymore, where you just buy the game and the guide at the same time. So
I like how I got 7 additional points because it was sleeping.
and yet somehow still not as good a picture.
Nah. Yeah, it's weird. So, size is probably the weirdest category because it's like you get more points if the whole Pokemon is in the frame, but if the whole Pokemon is too big for the frame, then you still get a decent chunk of points.
Yeah, that was
It's
size out of 1,000 or 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, so that one was because it's too big.
Yeah, so I probably shouldn't zoom in.
Interesting.
But I'm so used to zooming in for everything else that it's hard to not zoom in.
Yeah, in the original, I don't think it was ever a benefit to not zooming.
Yeah, because what, Snorlax is the biggest Pokemon? Maybe Gyarados? Well, Gyarados technically, but you only ever see half its body.
Yeah, so it is probably Gyarados. And then, but you get really close to Electro, too. Because I know everyone is taking that shot where you're, right up in its face.
Oh, when it explodes? Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I really like Torterra. I really want a game that has Torterra and Blastoise in it. For no reason.
Yeah, I think Gen 4 has the best starters in terms of how much I like them. Because they're all pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd say Gen 1, but Venusaur.
I don't like Venusaur.
I don't care about Venusaur. And Charizard, I'm tired of the world catering to Charizard.
I agree.
Oh, that one's better in every way.
Yeah.
Almost like it's awakened. I'm not taking a picture of its butt.
I'm surprised Noctowl's not in the game. Well, see, I'm saying all this stuff like I know for sure it's not, but that's.
Oh, dude, I have no idea what Pokemon are in and or not. Outside of the ones I've seen, I don't know. Because I've only ever done up to research level 3 for each area, and it's still counting points, so it must go higher.
Yeah. I'd say 5 probably.
Yeah, probably. Although it would also make sense to be at 4, considering.
Oh wait, nighttime is a different research level too, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
This game is there's so much.
I know. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, they really should have put a voice to that.
He just goes, oh.
So I'm trying to see. We're at about 45 minutes. Maybe we can get to like the end of this stage.
There
Maybe.
was this new stage. You should probably call it apart. Which other new
Let
stages?
me see what he says. If he gives us a new area. Oh wait, no, this is the part. So we might do this next part and then leave.
Okay.
Also, check us out.
There are cutscenes in this game?
Yeah, man, with full voice acting. They're short though.
No, I'm not. I'm not upset.
Oh, there's that Audino.
Because like before, it's like, hey, I got something to tell you in the lab. Okay. Then Todd goes, yes. And then
Yeah, I
that's
do
about
miss
it,
that.
right?
I miss that too. I didn't realize how much I would miss that. Yes. With that weird Professor Oak thing waving at you as you disappear.
Yeah. Oh man, that game
Okay.
was so 90s, bro.
It really was. So we're gonna do this one thing because it's pretty short, and I wanted to
Mhm.
show it off because it's like it's the main hook to doing all these levels.
Okay.
So in the previous game, you took all these pictures, you did all this stuff, and the whole goal was to find Mew at the end. So they took that out a little bit, and now the way it works is in each like area during the day and during the night, you go in, you do the scans to find like ruins or the flowers, and eventually you find an Illumina spot, which is where
Okay.
it's like the Mew encounter, where you only are snapping photos of one like incredibly unique rare Pokemon,
Mm.
but like you have to do something before you can take a shot that'll matter.
This one is Yan Mega.
Nah. Yeah, Mega is in this game though, but it's not.
This one is Butterfree.
Nah, it's a Pokemon you hate.
Zero?
Nah, there's cutscenes for this too, which are kind of neat. Are you ready? Because I know you don't like this Pokemon.
It's Volbeat or Illumi, you say?
Nah. Gen 2.
Gen 2. I hate a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. God fucking damn.
I knew it. I knew you'd hate it. Don't know how it snuck up on you like that. So Illumina Pokemon are interesting because they're always giant. They're always like glowy like this. This first one's pretty easy because it always is glowing. But when you do it in later levels, there's like different stuff you have to do in order to have it glow and get the right shot. So yeah,
I hate
like
this Pokemon so much.
I do as well. So you see how it doesn't have like markings on it.
Mm.
If it doesn't have the markings on it, the shot won't count towards an Illumina Pokemon.
It's just Meganium.
Yeah,
you need
but
them
now it does.
You should
And
zoom out.
that was a better shot, but it turned its back at the last minute.
And then it goes back out, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
yeah,
And you know
these
what?
are a little
Look,
bit different.
that's interesting, yeah. So look, real talk. I've tried to like Meganium, dude. I did.
It's just
I
not.
tried my darndest. I played that game twice with Meganium, dude, and it's trash. All right, I've done randomizers where I'm just like, yeah, I'll see what I can do with Meganium. Can't do anything with Meganium, you guys. It's arbage. Stats are cheeks. Its move pool is cheeks. Also, it looks dumb. So they were just like, yo, how can I attach a flower to another animal like Venusaur? And they didn't do a good job. In fact, yeah, it is the worst grass starter Pokemon in existence.
Yeah, it's definitely. If it's not the worst, it's number 2.
No, it is the worst. Superior is better than this thing. It's in the
Well, yeah, because it's fast, right?
yeah, and it's got a better hidden ability. It's got its move pool is also terrible, but like it's got Leaf Storm and it can get stronger after Leaf Storming. So
Yeah.
you know. But that's some competitive.
Yeah, it just ran away. Don't worry about it. That's
I
how they.
thought it teleported.
Nah,
like,
that's how they do that for all of them. That's kind of how they justify only having a limited amount of time to snap it.
Mhm.
Instead of like with Mew, where it's like, well, nah, you got to this artificially set up goal ring. It's like, nah, it just ran away. So come on back. It's fine.
I'd assume it would be like until you run out of air from you, but
I mean, you would think.
you're just in the sky, dude.
So yeah, it'll say no subject if you either didn't have the Pokemon in the center, or you'll notice like we snapped one where it wasn't glowing. That doesn't count.
Mm,
So,
interesting. But it still
uh,
recognizes it as the Pokemon, but because it's not what you're looking for, it doesn't matter.
right. So yeah, and here's the fun thing. Each one of these also still has the 4 stars, so you can do something different with all of them.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think which one. This one maybe. One of these two.
Probably the one where it's kneel down, right?
This one or this one.
I would say that one because it's bigger, right? But I don't think it actually is.
I think I'm leaning
So
towards.
probably 11 and yeah.
Ooh, 12 is pretty good though.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go 12.
Okay.
Hard
And
to
then
say.
off screen, I'll show you a picture when we'll get down the road. That'll probably make you want to get the game.
You
Because
say
fun
that.
fact, one of your favorite Pokemon is another Illumina Pokemon.
Zora?
Nah, that would actually be really cool. Probably too cool
And
for
really
school.
backwards, actually.
Hey, 5,000 points.
Nice.
Yeah, you also get a lot more pose points when you do an Illumina Pokemon. Just because it's a fancy thing, I guess.
Because of its skin color? Ugh.
Yeah, but also whenever you snap it the first time, you automatically go to level 2.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's really hard to level these up though, as you can tell. I got
Yeah, I can
5,000
imagine.
points, but you need 55,000 to get to level 3. So, no worries.
Interesting.
If it makes you feel any better, the rest of the Illumina Pokemon are way better.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine that they wouldn't. Like, it's a park, dude, open to the public. They wouldn't have anything cool here.
So yeah,
That's fine.
that's like the unofficial end of the first area. So I think
Cool.
he's actually about to tell us about the next area, and then we'll pick that up next time. So let's see what he tells us about. Yes, I am back, Rita. Thank you. Brilliant observation.
That's why she's not out here taking the pictures.
Well, she's assisting. It's fine.
Mhm.
Oh, thanks, Rita. Just so the audience can get filled in about Illumina Pokemon again. Apparently, they saved us from a huge disaster.
Yo, if this is an alternate Cosmo, bro.
Look, dude. Low key, I hope there's a weird disaster in this game.
That you can say, like, I'm going to save the world with my camera. Interesting.
So I mean, it's fine.
I mean, I guess it could be Eternatus, too.
That would actually be pretty legit. Or if it was Kyogre or Groudon,
Yeah, but, like,
they'd be easier to take pictures of.
yeah, but then you would die.
I mean, but wouldn't you die to any of them?
Nah, Ultimate Cosmo has to, like, shoot a laser at you first. Same thing with Eternatus. It doesn't just, like, exist and you die. Like, being near Groudon and Kyogre is, like,
Right.
the
True.
weather sucks and you melt or drown.
Oh, hey, Stoutland. Just chilling back there, I guess. We're officially on the research team now. Forgot about that.
Yeah, were they gonna
Nah,
kick us out if
we were
bad?
like interns. But now, like, we literally got a Pokemon badge.
Excellent. Well then, let's make it official. With a team badge.
Oh, that's
Yo,
interesting. So the girl character puts it on her shirt. That's interesting. Didn't realize it was different.
I mean, you know, bros, dog.
Eh.
Can't put stuff on your shirt.
I mean, I wouldn't put it on my hat. I feel like that's way easier to lose. But okay.
I mean, well, as a Pokemon trainer, you never lose your hat.
Right.
I'm sorry, as the main character in a Pokemon game, you never lose your hat.
Oh, we get presents. All right.
Wait, what?
So,
Shit, I've seen that twice.
nah, one is like an icon because you can share all your pictures online and junk, and
Oh,
the
I
other
got you.
was the actual badge. Oh, we get apples now. And
Are
yes,
they called apples?
nah, they're called fluff fruit in this game, which I don't. Whatever. Basically, they
They
call
weren't
it.
called apples in the first game either, but
Nah, I forget what they were called, but they're fluff fruit in this game, and they explain that they're really light, just so that they can explain like, nah, that's why it's easy to toss, and why it doesn't like outright hurt Pokemon and knock them out like it did in the other game.
bruh, they react to it though, right?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay.
It's
Somebody
actually
give her
funny
a
because
heal.
a lot of Pokemon will get upset when you hit them with it first, and then eat it.
I mean, yeah, Pikachu did in the first game. It would make that face, and then it would just kind of go like whatever and eat it.
True.
Most
True.
Pokemon like got stunned or it reacted and they just ate it anyway. Or if they were flying, they would just like bounce down real quick.
Yeah, yeah. In this game, it's fine. Like, it's exactly what you'd expect if you've played the original. We just press B to throw it. Thanks. We did it. Yay. Pokemon will
Wow.
sense it or see it, and then they'll run over and eat it. It's interesting, though. Because some Pokemon, before they eat it, will, like, do something to it. Like, I think... Like, you already mentioned it, where you figured out that Score Bunny burned the apples or whatever. If you throw it at Score Bunny, it'll, like, burn it first, or cook it, and then eat it.
That makes sense.
You can get some pretty good distance on it. Like, much further than the old games.
Interesting.
So it's pretty good. And they do give you more things to do with it than just throw it to get things to eat.
Yeah, it was just like what it was bait before. You could use it to make Magikarp hop out of the water and sometimes side up.
Yeah, so you can still do all those things, but now they'll literally be like situations where it'll be like, hey, this Illumina Pokemon has an aura around it. Hit it with Fluff Fruit. Stuff like that.
Okay. They have anything so far like with Vileplume in the original, where like there's an environmental hazard caused by a Pokemon that you have to get rid of?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
But it's not with Fluff Fruit. It's with the next throwing item we'll get down the road.
Which is not Pester Balls.
It's
That
not.
would be harmful.
Yes, correct. Also, now we get this talking feature, which doesn't really do anything for real, for real. It just, like, occasionally the other characters in the game will pop in and say something about the level you're doing.
Like they do now?
Yeah, and also Lens Talk is what lets you post stuff online, too.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's really just an online feature. I understand.
It's mostly an online feature, but you'll see they also have requests, and the request gives you they give you hints about shots you could get. So, like this one's like, hey, there's a Pokemon that scorches fruits. Try to catch the culprit in the act, and it's like a clue, basically like, hey, if you see any fire Pokemon, throw an apple at it, and then try to take a picture while it's burning the fruit.
Okay.
Stuff like that. It just gives
It's
you
really
hints.
wasteful of that Score Bunny to not eat that fruit, but
True. They'll give you hints like, hey, try to get a shot of Torterra yawning, stuff like that. Or like this one that you might not notice, like Floor just powers up from the grass. Try to get a photo.
yeah,
So
it
it's
was
like,
glowing green.
right. And then underneath that will be shots of like people online who figured out how to get them to do stuff. Or who like edited a photo to make it look different.
Interesting.
Things like that. But yeah, I think next time we will take one more trip to Florio Nature Park, or at least one more. We'll see what we can do now that we have fruit.
Cool.
So, yeah. Until then, next time, guys. See you later.
Later.